Sir Gilberto Guevara, the longtime Hispanic advocate within the Great Lakes Bay region, is this year's Adelente educational recipient. A giant for Latinos in our community, advocating for educational attainment, immigrant rights, DACA students, with a long history of community involvement for over 40 years. He was born to Bartola and Pachita Guevara, the 8th of 11 children, and lived in the First Ward area on Farwell Street. The Guevaras were one of the first Hispanic families in Saginaw.
Hey.
Gil would graduate from Saginaw High in 1960, and he had higher education aspirations and was attending Delta College when Uncle Sam came a-calling in 1966.
In the Army, I took a tour to Vietnam. I was in Vietnam 1 year, and while in Vietnam, I found the experience to be not understanding why we as Americans were in Vietnam. And there was no welcoming for me or any other Vietnam veteran. We came home, we were not welcome at all, and that hurts us. That hurts a lot of men and women that served, especially the 58,000 that died in Vietnam. Well, that enlightened me to say to myself, I have to get myself involved. So when I came to Saginaw, I got involved at a meeting I went to at St. Joseph's Church.
And getting involved he did. Gil thrusted himself into several groups advocating for change, for empowerment, for justice. He has advocated for education for our youth while always remembering his status as an American veteran. As state commander of the American GI Forum, notably, he worked with others to raise scholarships for Latino students. Saginaw is blessed to have Gil Guevara fighting for the rights. Getting involved wasn't always easy. Gil has always advocated for Hispanics to rise to the challenge, looking to path political club. Let's not forget, he has the distinction of being the first Hispanic on the Saginaw Board of Education when he was appointed in a controversial decision in 1978.
I picked up the newspaper, and the front page at the bottom, there's my picture saying that I was a compromised candidate and I was appointed to the school board. Again, I don't know what the compromise was, but it didn't matter to me. I got on the school board and I got the support from Ruth Braun, Willie Thompson, Reuben Daniels, and Jim Canary. So I served on the school board for 2 years. It was an awesome experience for me, being the first Latino to serve at this particular public body. I wasn't elected, I was selected.
Gil Guevara has been a pillar for many years, from working for the city of Saginaw to being on the Board of Education as a young man to working at the Saginaw Diocese as Director of Hispanic Ministries. He's walked the walk by stepping up to the plate, and we all can be proud.
There you go.
Through the midst of all he has been involved with, At his center is his wife Lupe. They had 3 children, Gil Jr., Andres, and their late daughter Cynthia. And on December 6th of 2017, Gil and Lupe will celebrate 50 years of marriage. Wow.
It's always a privilege to serve people. It's not always successful, but life isn't always successful. I think the Adelenté Awards is just a tip of the iceberg in terms of a person's life, because when I say tip, it's like a pyramid. You get recognized at the top, but the base of that person is what he or she has done. And usually that base is a strong base. It's a base of achievement. It's a base of commitment. It's a base of sacrifice. It's a base of being who you are, your personality. Because these things don't happen if you don't have the kind of personality to work for people.
Overall, he's educated our community in many capacities of being a leader. And tonight, we say thank you, Sir Gilberto Guevara. Adelante.
Cheers, Adelenté Awards.
La Unión Cívica Americana proudly presents the Adelante Education Award to Gilberto Guevara.